Hello friends, this is Rupesh Sharma for Saptrishi Bedware EduTech. Today we will discuss how to solve quadratic equations. In my last lecture, I told you what is quadratic equation. Then I am going to start now how you can solve. There are three different methods: splitting the middle term, completion of square, and quadratic formula. Splitting middle terms you have already done in class 8th, but you just find you use it as a splitting the middle term and finding the factorization, same method. Next, completion square is a well-known formula: a plus b whole square a minus b whole square. You will convert the given term in first a plus b whole square minus b whole square, then you will solve. And the third one is quadratic formula. So first of all, we will discuss this middle term, splitting the middle term. So we are taking one of the example. I take for example 3x square plus 10x minus 10x plus 7 equal to 0. So I just revise how to split the middle term. If any formation equation is given in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So first we factorize a and c. We factorize a and c. Then we find there are two product forms. By using all the factors, you find two product forms, and their sum or difference. Again, I am repeating. You will find all the factors of a and c. Then after, you will convert them into two product forms. In that, their sum or difference should be equal to the middle term. Right? For example, here simplest example I am taking. The first three I take. So 3 factorization is 3 into 1. We can take as 7 into 1. So 7 plus 3 equal to 10. So example we take. Now 3x square, you are splitting this. 3x minus 7x plus 7 equal to 0. Now 3x, x minus 1 minus 7 common, x minus 1 0. X minus 1, 3x minus 7 equal to 0. Now we take one term this side, either this or this. Here you see, suppose we have x into y equal to 0, for example. So once we take y this side, so what you will get? X is equal to 0 upon y, this will be 0. And you can take this side y also, x also, so y equal to 0 upon x, this 0. Okay, so now you consider this is 1x and this is 1y. So first you will get x minus 1 equal to 0, and here you will get 3x minus 7 is equal to 0. Sorry, I think it is understood. Now transfer x equal to 1. Here you will get x equal to 7 upon 3. Okay. So now these are the two roots of the quadratic equation which will satisfy this given condition. If I substitute this value x there, you get result 0. This is called splitting the middle term. Generally, some questions are there directly you can split them and by factorization. But finally, when we all do methods, first splitting the middle term, second completion of square, and third quadratic formula. But when you perfect in quadratic formula, I suggest you always use quadratic formula, then you can get faster calculations. Okay. Now same question, another question I take for this example I am giving you. By completion of square, then we come to the exercise. Completion of square. Suppose I am given that 4x square minus 8x plus 12 equal to 0. Okay, I will make it minus 12 now. I have to find their solution. Then what to do? First you see only these two terms. So you have to apply a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, or a minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So here term is minus. Don't consider this part. Only first two terms you have to take. Then convert into the perfect square form. 2x square. Right? Now you check. Here is what 2x square you break into two AB form. This is your, I am considering this as A. I am writing for you. You are considering this as A, right? Now 2 AB form. So 2 A is 2x. So what to multiply make it 8x. Again one more 2 is required. So what you get 2 into 2 into 2 4. 8x is coming. Now this is your 2. This is your A, and this just consider this part. Okay. A square minus 2AB form is there. So what is now B? B is B. This is 2. So I am writing plus 2 square. Same time, because I am adding this from my side, I cannot add and subtract. So I am just same time I am subtracting 2 square. So there is no change in the equation. You can check. 2x square, 4x square. Then 2 into 2 into 4 is 8x. Then 4 square, this will cancel. And now last term is left what? 12. Minus 12 equal to 0. Right? Now you consider, I think this is understood. This is a square minus 2ab plus b square, and this is your a minus b whole square. And for minus I am adding this minus formula. Then final plus we use plus. So what you get? 2x minus 2 whole square for this complete part. Right? And take these two on this side. 12 plus 4. That is understood? It is very clear. Now 2x minus 2 whole square equal to 16. So what you have done? You converted this form in complete square. It is called completion square. For this part only, this is called completion of square. Now you can solve 2x minus 2 is taking square root of 16 plus minus 16. Then you get plus minus 4. Right? This point you know, plus minus 4. Because this is under root, this will be the square of 4 or maybe the square of minus 4. Now 2x equal to 2 plus minus 4, then x equal to 2 plus minus 4 upon 2. So now you can get two solution of this. First what? X is equal to 2 plus 4 upon 2 and 2 minus 4 upon 2. This will get 3 and minus 1. So now you have two solutions of x. These are, you can say solutions or you can say the roots of this equation by completion of square. Okay children, now you see the same question, just note down the answer, just if you want please note and give 1 minute to write. Yes. Now see, same question I am solving you for splitting the middle term, just showing that the answer will remain same. I will use any method. Now see, this is 4x square and 12x. Okay, so I can take 4 overall common, but let us see. Now you check what I am doing. First I am taking a as 4 and b is 12. I am not taking 4. You can take 4 common there. Don't think I don't know how to take common, but I am just showing you. If you solve this question, what answer will come. So now see, a factors will be 2 into 2 and b factor will be 2 into 2 into 3. We have to use what I told. You have to use all these factors make two product forms. Either their sum or difference should be equal to minus 8. So now you see, 2 to the 4 to the 8, 2 to the 16, no, 3 to the 6, okay, 6 to the 12, or 12 minus 4, 8. 12 minus 4, 8. 4x square, 12x plus 4x minus 12 equal to 0. Taking 4x common, x minus 3, 4 common, x minus 3 equal to 0. So x minus 3, 4x plus 4 equal to 0. Then same, x minus 3 equal to 0 and 4x plus 4 equal to 0. So here what you are getting? 3. And then solve. 4x equal to minus 4, x equal to minus 4 upon 4, minus 1. So you can compare the last answer, the answers are coming same. Okay. So in this exercise, first we will solve split of middle term or completion of a square. When the next exercise will come, then we will discuss quadratic formula. Okay. Now, open exercise. Now you can open exercise 4.2, page number 76 in NCERT book. So I am taking its first question. Find the quadratic roots of this x square minus 3x minus tan equal to 0. 2 at a time I am taking. Okay, first I will solve this. What I told, here is only 3. So 10 factors will be 5 to the 10. So 5 minus 2, 3. X square minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 is equal to 0. Students, please keep in mind when you are getting this value, always check what sign is coming after addition and subtraction. Sometimes it's common mistake. You by chance you have taken my plus 5x minus 2x, your answer will be wrong. And depends on the teacher, either they will give you marks or not. So now you check here what common x, here you can check x common, x minus 5 plus 2 common x minus 5 equal to 0. Then x minus 5, x plus 2 equal to 0. Same I told you, take one x minus 5 equal to 0 and x plus 2 equal to 0. Then x equal to 5 and this x equal to minus 2. So these are the roots of this equation. Roots mean to say, or you can say the solution of this equation. It means when you substitute the value of 5 there, you will get answer 0. You substitute the value of minus 2, you will get answer 0. You write it. Solution. Third part, under root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. We will solve this by using the splitting the middle term. So what is your a? Compare with this equation. Your a equal to root 5 and your b equal to, sorry, c equal to 5 root 2. It means you can write 5 into root 2. What is the answer there? 7x. Okay, so now you see this is root 2, sorry, root 2. So now root 2 into root 2, you multiply these two terms. Root 2 into root 2 will be 2 and this 5 plus 2, all factors used. You can see this is coming 1 root 2 here for a and b is coming root 2 into 5. So what I did, I find this root 2 into root 2, 2 and plus 5, 7. You can use there. Root x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 0. One more thing, children. Now suppose that maybe come to your mind, so why you are taking 5x first, 2x there? No problem. Answer will remain same. You can check yourself again, no problem. So what is common there? Root 2 and root 2. So in root 2 and 2, we can take root 2 common. And here x is common. So here you get only x and root 2 I have taken common. What will left? Root 2. Here only 5 common. Plus 5 x plus root 2 equal to 0. So now you will have this 2 common. X plus root 2. Root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. Now same. X plus root 2 equal to 0. Root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. X equal to minus root 2. X is equal to minus 5 upon root 2. So these are the two roots of this solution. Okay, you can note. Now we are going to question number 3, which I told you in my last video as example how to form the body equation. In that it is given that the sum of two number whose sum is 27 and product 182. I am writing given is what? question number 3, given sum of two numbers 27 and product 182. I told you that on that day, and in the last video I told either you can take two variables or you can take single variable. I will solve this equation by taking single variable. Solution: let one number be x, so another will be (27) minus x, because the sum of two number is 27. Suppose sum of two number is 10, one is 3. So what will be the next? 7. How you will get? 10 minus 3. Same. The sum of two number is 27. One is suppose x. Next will be 27 minus x. And their product x minus 27x. It is giving you 27x minus x square equal to given 182. Okay, you can write it minus x square plus 27x minus 182 equal to 0. Here, if you want to make this convert into the positive term, you can take minus common. Take minus common, x square minus 27x plus 182 equal to 0. Now same, factorize 182, 2, 9, 1 and then 7, 13, 1. So what is coming? 27, right? So now you can see 2 7 the 14. I am using all the factors. 2 into 7, 14. 14 plus 13, 27. Use x square minus 14x minus 13x plus 182 equal to 0. Here x is common. X minus 14, 13, x minus 14 equal to 0. When you solve it, x minus 14 common, x minus 14 common, x minus 13 equal to 0, right? Then same, x minus 14 equal to 0, x minus 13 equal to 0, x equal to 14 and x equal to 13. So now if the first number is 14, another will be 13, so therefore number will be 13 and 14. This is the answer. How 13 and 14? If first number is x, right? That is coming 14. To subtract 27. 14 from 14 from 27 you get 13. Same. If another number, so these are two numbers 13 and 14. When you add them, you will get some 27. When you product, and then you will get 182. You can check the answer. No need to see the answer from the answer sheet. If you have done correctly, you can check yourself. What was the question? The sum of two numbers 27, 13 plus 14. Their product 182. You found. Finish. See. Now, you can try other questions. Okay, so I am doing question number, after that question number 6. Others you try, if you have doubt you can ask on that, on comment. Now question number 6. Cottage industry produces a certain number of poultry articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day the cost of production each article was rupees 3 more than twice the number of articles produced. Number of articles are not given, but the cost of each article compared with the number of articles. So in this question we don't know what is the number of articles. So first of all we suppose that let the number of articles be x on particular day. So what will be the cost? Therefore, cost of one article, it is saying that it is 3 more than twice the number of articles produced. 3 more than twice the number x and plus 3. You add that. This is the cost of one article, and their product is given. It means what? If the total cost of the production, it means suppose there are 10 articles, so multiply cost by 10. If there are 100 articles, multiply by 100 into cost. So same thing, the product cost is 2x plus 3. Same, this is the number of articles. Suppose you go to market, cost of one chocolate 10 rupees 10. You want to purchase 20. What you will do? 20 multiply by 10. Same thing is there. X number of articles multiply by each cost. You will get answer rupees 90. Okay. Now you can solve. 2x square plus 3x minus 90 equal to 0. Same thing. Factorize. 2 factors 2 into 1 and 90 is factor 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. 5, 3, 15, there 45, 90. And you have to bring here 6x. Okay. So now 5 to the 10, 2 to the 6. In this way you can calculate. So you want 5 to 10 minus 6, 4. This 2 is also there. So 2 to the 4, 4 to the 12 minus 15. You get two things. Take this 2 to the 4, 12. And I told you, no, in the freedom you have to use all the factors and make the two product forms. No factor should be left, or you cannot take extra factors. So now 2 to the 4 into 3, 12, 3 by 15. 2x square plus 15x. Sorry, this is 5 to 6x is required, no? 2 to the 4, 4 to the 12, 5 to the 15, 3x. Something. So we have to take 6. Again you do 2 and 90 is 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. 2 3 the 12, 3 the 9, 9 to the 18 minus 5. And 2 5 10, 3 the 9 to the 18, 4, 5 the 20, 3 9, 5 to the 15, 2 to 4, 4 to the 12, 12, how this 6 is coming, 2x plus 3, x 2x square, oh this is correct, 3x, why missed, this is the correct one. So now you can take, sorry this or that, 5 to the 15, right, 2x square plus 15x minus 12x minus 90 equal to 0. You can take x common, 2x plus 15 minus 6 common, 2x 15 equal to 0. Then 2x square 15 to the third, sorry, what I am doing, 2x minus 15 and x minus 6 equal to 0. You will get x minus 6 equal to 0, 2x plus 15 equal to 0. So now after getting the solutions, you will find x minus 6 equal to 0, and so this will give you x is equal to 6. So because of less space I am writing like this, 2x plus 15 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 15 upon 2. Children, see, in word problems you will get two answers of this x, but which is correct for the solution, that you have to consider. I think this part is very clear. If you solve yourself, you can get how you are getting x 6 and this x is equal to minus 15 upon 2. In between some calculation mistakes were there, no problem at all. So now x is coming 6, x is coming minus 15 upon 2. Minus 15 2 is not applicable. You can reject it. Why this can be rejected? Because number of articles cannot be negative. Okay, number of articles cannot be negative. So this will be rejected, and your answer, final answer will be 6. The number of production of the same day. If answer according to question, you can write the answer. Answer I am writing there. Product or articles, or you can write articles. They are coming total 6, and cost of each will come 2 into 6 plus 3, that is rupees 15. I told you, no need to see the answer from the book. If you have done correctly, 6 into 15, 30, our answer is correct. Okay, you can write.